How to close 7 deals a month using the secret social media hack. What's up, guys? It's Ginn, and today's video's all about bandit signs, but we're not talking about the traditional bandit signs that I used to put on the side of the road. No. We're talking about going into the digital age and actually putting it out on the internet. And the really cool thing is I'll show you how to do it for free. It's very effective and it works. But before I get into it, do me a favor, make sure you smash that like button, you hit that subscribe notification button to continue to receive the best videos on wholesaling today. So I let the cat out of the bag. So we're talking about digital bandit signs. And this is basically taking an old school method and putting it into a modern AI, artificial intelligence element. And the really cool thing is anything that's on the internet online is completely wide open to attack with bandit signs. Now, there's a lot of people that tell you the only way you can do this is you have to do paid Facebook ads, paid Instagram ads, and Google PPC. That's for the lazy people, the people that don't want to use their hustle muscle, the ones that don't understand guerrilla marketing for wholesaling. But if you are tight on budget, but you have time, you need to carefully consider this video because I'm going to show you how you can actually get leads for free without paying for this expensive advertising that honestly really doesn't work that great for wholesaling. You see, paid advertising for wholesaling, most people don't go on Facebook looking to sell their house. It is an afterthought. And it's typically because they're engaged in something else, a topic, something they're highly interested in. And somehow they get connected with a person that happens to help buy houses for cash. So you have to find a way to bridge the two together. Well, me and Zach have kind of with the perfect system, the scheme to connect the two. You see, we've done the paid Facebook ads and everyone's going to try to tell you how cheap each click is. But the reality is, I don't care if it's $5, $10, $12 per lead. I only care of how many contracts I get. So if I get 500 leads and they're $10 a piece, that's $5,000. That means I didn't make any money. So every ad agency spends all this time trying to tell us the cost per lead. What's the point? If I had to pay $3,000 for one lead, but I know it was going to go through, I would be happy to pay it. So I always look at the percentage of deals that are going to close. And unfortunately, Facebook ads are one of the lowest returns I've seen out on the market. I have given it a full year and barely even broken even on it. Now, there are different markets. There's a lot of circumstances, but for the most part, I don't recommend it because it doesn't work in my business. It doesn't mean it can't work in your business, but the lead time on average is 12 to 18 months plus, and that is a really long time for wholesaling. It is a good lead generator for realtors, but it's just not great for wholesaling. So let's talk about how to implement the strategy and the best situation to use it in. So right off the bat, I want you to understand is you can't just go out and spam all your Facebook groups, Instagram, anything like that. What I want you to do is look at the communities you're already part of. So if you're part of a dog, a cat community, a fishing community, I don't care, a UFO community, those are people you already naturally connect with and you have an organic connection. You see, the organic connection is the key part because you've already built up trust within these communities. Ideally, these are communities that you post in often and you are a trusted, if not top contributor to that content. Once you do that, then you're basically vetted and you're in. The odds of you getting kicked out are slim. The people that get kicked out of most groups is the day they join, is the day they spam, is the day they get kicked out. I don't want you doing that. So if you're using this strategy, you're not part of a lot of groups, you've got to implement this over a 90-day period. You can't just go in a group and post an advertisement. It's the fastest way to get banned, and really it's annoying to all groups. So here's what I'm gonna do. If I'm like in a dog loving community and I post there quite often, I'm eventually gonna put out a post, something positive about the dog. Hey, this is me exercising my dog at the park. We had a great time. We also stopped by and took a look at this house and bought it for all cash and helped out this lovely dog owner. You see, all you have to do is do a bridging statement. If you just put in there, I buy houses for cash, if you need a house sold, call me, you're probably going to not get great traction. So if you bridge it and you add comments to it, it actually works wonderfully. And if you post these without doing it 15 times a day, they actually start to gain traction. And by doing that, it is not costing you any money and it's people who actually trust you and you don't have to go through all those games you do with normal Facebook ads. You see, if you're already part of the group, the idea is you're just taking that organic and the conversation piece that we teach you to bring to every home seller's appointment or on the phone. You're just doing it online. And guys, I'm telling you, it works. Do you have to post quite a bit? Yes, but that's the whole idea. Why not let your competitor pay for all those expensive ads? I'm showing you actually how to do it. And here's what I'm going to do. I want you to understand not only is the initial comment or post you make equally important as the comments below it. The comments you have to watch, so you can set a filter on there to get notified anytime somebody comments on your content, because that's where you can interact with motivated sellers. This is where you're going to use it as a vetting tool. If people start to ask you questions, here is the key distinction. You have to get back to them in a very timely manner. What's a timely manner? Usually under 5 minutes. So the beauty is everybody's got a mobile phone. You can put it on there. It's not a big deal. And when you get notified, you have to have one person in charge and they have to move with speed and you have to engage that lead. And remember, your goal is to possibly get them in a DM, a private message, get their phone number and call them. Yes, you actually have to talk to people. This is a must, because if you go through all this effort and try to do it through a message, you're not going to be able to connect with them. The only way to truly connect with people is with your voice in a conversation, and then hopefully it leads to a physical appointment if possible. Guys, these digital bandit signs work. You actually have to work them. Most people who do paid Facebook ads, all the other stuff, they never engage the comments. They just hire a third-party company and nobody ever does anything with it. So unless somebody fills out a long form, they're wasting their money. And a lot of times, what sellers will do is, can you tell me a bit more about your process, or can you call me? And if you can move with speed, you can make that happen. Now I'm going to give you a bonus tip on not only doing digital bandit signs, I'm going to teach you how to do bandit comments. And this is the step we talked about earlier. Find your competitors that do the paid ads, the ones who pay big bucks for it, and you get into the comments. And look at the comments. So say, hey, listen, do you buy houses in this area? Do that. And if they're not responding to them, go all in. Say, listen, I'm a local cash buyer. I buy in the area. I can meet you in the next 30 minutes, and just get responsive and try to get their phone number and connect with them. All is fair when it comes to marketing. And honestly, if someone's going to pay thousands and tens of thousands of dollars and not respond to the comments, it just means they're not minding their business, and you might as well take advantage of it and help them out. The bottom line is the motivated seller is going to seek somebody out to buy the property. Why not be you? So here's what you do. When you find these big obnoxious ads, look in the comments and just put in and go, hey, I'm a cash buyer too. And then see when you get comments, make sure you turn on your notifications on your social media posts, so when people engage it, you could be notified right away, because responding with speed is the most important element when it comes to digital bandit signs and bandit comment signs. Some people go, well, it's unfair. I go, I think it's unfair that someone would be dumb enough to pay for an advertisement and not mind their own business, assuming a third party is going to take care of everything. Here's the only thing a third party is going to do is they're going to cash your check, and they're just going to keep coming back to you, telling you to spend more, because until you engage these posts, it doesn't matter how much money you spend on advertisement, you have to connect with customers. And when it comes to online, speed is everything to the lead. You have to make it happen. So in this video, I've given you 2 techniques to go online for free, get your message out there, and interact with motivated sellers. It is up to you if you're going to implement it. If you want to be like every other Joe and go pay for a paid Facebook ad and not manage the comments, go out there, because you just give me another platform to advertise my wholesaling business on it. So hopefully you take the tips from this video. It's a simple strategy, but I'm telling you guys, it works. And if you're short on money and you do have time and you're learning this business, you're absolutely crazy if you don't institute this exact technique. Guys, digital bandit signs, it works. Here's the question, are you going to work it? So let me know in the comments if you're actually using this technique. And as usual, if you got value from this video, do me a favor, make sure you smash that like button and make sure you're subscribed to this channel. This is Rick Ginn, and I'll see you in the next video.